Well, yeah, but if you had a better football mind, I guess you would be out there, I guess.
Well, I know when something disrupts the offense, and you can see it going wrong before the thing even stops. You hear me in the sense,
he tries to change the tempo up. That's what I think he tries to do.
But it fails. If it ain't,
can't blame the man for trying.
But if you're moving the ball on a drive, you don't put someone else in. It messes up your rhythm.
I don't want to argue too much. Just here.
My point is, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
If we can see something from 50, 60 yards away, and he's right there 20 yards away, and he sees it differently because he's closer. I don't know.
I don't see what he's actually seeing, but I give you great props to picking against LSU last week. You did a good job there. I will not pick you out in this game. I think Appalachian State will win this game here, but I hope I am wrong.
There's a God up above. He picked against UL for once, people. Just mark that down.
I picked against UL last year,
but I did pick against LSU last week.
So there is a God up above. I think Appalachian State will win this game here. I see us going to 4-7, but because we lost to New Mexico State. I mean, if we lose the rest of this game, I couldn't stand.
And New Mexico State was winless in conference, by the way.
Or were they winless in conference? Well, let's see. I want to make sure I get all these stats right before I go make any. I think they got a bye week. Actually,
nope.
No, they wasn't winless in conference. They had 3 wins this year in conference. Well, one of their wins came from us, obvious.
2 wins in conference.
They had 2 wins in conference, but they beat Idaho, Texas State. Yeah, I'm probably picking against you all again next week, too.
Why?
I just seen what Troy did to New Mexico State.
Oh, yeah. And y'all couldn't even beat them, so, yeah.
Well, we're going to go at home, so I'm hoping this changes it up.
I hope it ain't as bad as that 52-7 score. I don't want to have to bring my box of tissues for y'all next week.
Well, at least we don't leave. We don't want to get rid of games before the game's over with.
Well, we left early last week.
No, we didn't. We left like 2 minutes ago. Hack had thrown an interception on the last drive of the game. They just kneeled the ball down the rest of the way because we were sitting at the top. They had like a bowl. When you walk down, it's like the bowl,
Mm-hmm.
And we were sitting at the top just watching the scoreboard, and it went 0, so beat the traffic out. Why not? Everybody left at the same time.
Well, we walk from there to y'all's apartment, so I don't see how it could be traffic out anyway. I'll make that another note, people. We walk to the stadium, so don't let them tell you about the traffic.
We do walk to the stadium. It's a very long walk.
Oh, it's not that long of a walk. Well, when it's cold, it's
oh God, that wind was.
When it's cold, it's a long walk.
That wind was coming down so hard last week, and it was just nuts. Golly, it was just terrible.
Well, there's also all these rumors I hear about Les Miles.
Yes, we have to address this on this show here. I think LSU fans are, well, if you are in favor of getting rid of Les Miles, I think you're kind of stupid.
Yeah, I agree with you, because I'm an LSU fan. I think they need to keep Les Miles.
Because think about this, you got the winningest coach in school history, and you're going to try to get rid of him. I say give him 1 more year. If he doesn't do the job next year, then get rid of him.
Well, they have nothing but potential for next year.
This is over-dramatized so bad, okay? This is terrible. People are gunning for Miles' head.
I think they gunning for it a year too soon. It's a year or two.
Yeah, I think it's, LSU got lost to Arkansas, Ole Miss, and Alabama. That's...
Well, let's face it, people. They have one of the youngest teams in the SEC, and they start off 7-0, and they wanna... And so the LSU fans around here, that they all of a sudden their heads get big and they think we're gonna go undefeated and we lose 3 straight. And I think it's more people just getting their feelings hurt that the team finally came back down to earth, and we've seen that they're still not ready yet.
Well, let's see here. I think LSU will lose, and you know what? I hate to say this, but I think that they will fire Les Miles. I think they will do
it. Because people over-exaggerate.
I think that it's over-exaggerated, though. But my personal opinion on this, I think that Les Miles, he's done a good job at LSU. He's got a national championship. People are going to say, Saban's players. Well, Saban developed in players. Saban was there for 2004. He left in 2005. Miles developed Jamarcus Russell, Matt Flynn, and them players on that
If
team.
anything, Saban brought the program and Miles made it better.
Miles kept it stabilized, but I remember I was reading an article on Bob Stoops, and Bob Stoops says, be careful what you wish for. Matt Flynn even came to that.
I say be careful what we wish for, too.
Because if you hire the wrong person, a program, think about this, Mac Brown at Texas.
What's Texas been like since
Texas?
Mac Brown left?
Yeah. I mean, even though they had that one bad year, I think Mac Brown would have brought that program back to where it was going to be, because I think he was a pretty good coach, but they got rid of him. Bob Stoops in the same situation a couple of years ago at Oklahoma. Now he's in the college football playoff.
A year later.
Yes. So, I mean, and let's say this here. What if Georgia keeps Mark Richt?
Yeah, and he ain't even had the success that Les Miles had at LSU.
If they keep Mark Richt and they get rid of Les Miles, what does it say about LSU? I mean, Miles has done a lot for that program, so I think it's bad if they get rid of him. But, ultimately, it's not my call.
But everybody's gunning for Jimbo Fisher. I don't really like Jimbo Fisher. Yes, he was our offensive coordinator in the 07 National Championship
Not 07,
season.
03, bro. Gary
Well,
was
he was there for a couple years for Les Miles, too.
He left after 06. He went to go meet...
Nonetheless, he was still our offensive coordinator.
Yeah.
And I don't really like him because the way he handled Jameis Winston's situation, he plays around with too much trouble.
Well, you got to win. You play to win the game, Juicy. You play to win the game.
And he's had some success at Florida State, but the ACC is not the SEC.
Yeah, but I think Jimbo Fisher would do pretty well in the SEC, in my opinion. But I think
the ACC is more of a basketball conference. The SEC is a football conference.
Well, you can make a thing for baseball too. They've been pretty good at baseball. Man, I'm kind of getting excited for basketball season though.
I don't know too much about basketball.
I like basketball,
but I know LSU's basketball team is starting off pretty well.
Yeah, UL's women's team beat Ole Miss, which was a good win for them. So, I mean, yeah, if we're it's gonna be interesting to see who wins this thing here. So, all these games in this Les Miles situation here, we'll see how it plays out. They said they got a decision expected Sunday morning or Monday.
I'm real nervous about this whole situation with Les Miles.
The boosters have raised enough money to get rid of Les Miles, which tells me they're probably gonna get rid of him. If you're raising money.
But it's ultimately up to the athletic director.
But yeah, Juicy, you know as well as I do, I could say money talks and BS walks.
I don't know how much of an LSU fan, I don't know how much respect I lose for LSU if they fire Les Miles.
I think Les Miles did bring them to not only one national championship game, but two, even though it was an embarrassing performance.
Look, if there's any other LSU fans, just mark my words. Y'all are idiots if y'all want Les Miles. I'm saying that with all honesty. Y'all are idiots if y'all want Les Miles gone. Y'all might want to rethink that. I kept saying we probably a year ahead of time because we played against like 6 backup quarterbacks this year with a young team. We had everything go our way. And now we crashed back down to what we really should have been this year.
I mean, that's what this business is like here in college football, because in the SEC, you got a coach that's probably can get 8 wins this year, or whether 7 wins already. But if they get 8 wins this year, you're already going to lose your job.
Les Miles has never had no less than 8 wins at a season, with the season at LSU.
I would still keep him, even though LSU would get 7 wins, because I still think he does bring stability to that program.
Even when Jared Lee had that bad year, they still won 8 games that year.
Yeah, so, I mean, it's not the end of the world yet. You'll calm down. That's all I want y'all to know.
Just calm down. Let's just cool the seat off a little bit.
Wait till next year to get rid of him. Because because next year I say would be the year that LSU should return to.
They have a lot of returning starters next year.
They should have a great team next year.
We got Harris, we got Fournette, we got Malachi Dupree and Trayvon Durrell both coming back next year. We got like 3 or 4 offensive linemen coming back.
Tre'Davious White, I think,
Tre'Davious White's not a senior.
Yeah, so
Tre'Davious White's coming back, and Jalen Adams is coming back, and he's only a sophomore.
The problem with LSU was it's all stemmed from whenever that big, large exodus they had from the class of 2012 and 2013.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, those seasons there impacted everything. that we see now.
Well,
because if you look at it, Odell Beckham Jr. should be back at LSU last year.
Mm-hmm. Rome wasn't built in a day.
Yep, it wasn't built in a day, they say. But, this all stems back from, what people call the Stephen Smith or Steven, what's that guy's name on ESPN? You know what?
Steve Smith,
Steven Smith or something. You know what I'm talking about though.
Ooh.
On ESPN.
What is he?
Well, he made the remark that let's see. He made the remark that LSU wants another Nick Saban, but Nick Saban ain't coming back.
That's one of the people. That's one of the candidates that LSU fans want.
They ain't gonna get Saban.
It's not likely gonna happen, but I kept saying that I would like to see Chucky. I seen the ESPN analyst John Gruden is maybe potentially one of the candidates.
I think Gruden would be pretty good. I never seen him as a college coach, so hey.
Gruden's won a Super Bowl, so I don't see why the college can't be a problem. Shouldn't be a problem.
Well, coaching in the pros and college is way different, so.
I know, but it's more complex in the pros.
We'll see what happens. But yeah, I think we're done talking about this. Don't fire Les Miles.
Hashtag keep Les Miles.
Hashtag save Les. Yo, follow us on Facebook. Like our page on Facebook. Go to our website. We got some cool stuff on there. I put some pictures up of our road trip this year. You even made the website, buddy.
Yes.
You made the website.
I made the website.
Good job, Juicy. Follow me on Twitter at Logan Fuselair. Follow me on Instagram at Chief Fishbowl. Juicy, what's your social media handles?
Follow me on Twitter at I forgot my Twitter handle, people.
Jaybird Juicy, was it?
Yes, it's Jaybird Juicy.
And your Instagram?
Instagram is... No, that's my Instagram handle.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, God.
Well, anyway, people, my Instagram handle is J_bird_Juicy.
I'm going to get down to the bottom of this case. I'm going to find out what Juicy's Twitter handle is.
I forgot my Twitter handle. I'm sorry, people. I forgot my Twitter handle.
But our show's Twitter on Facebook at Fishbowl Nation.
Yes, come and like the show.
And
listen to it if you can.
Like us on Facebook, like I said earlier. And all our tweets on there go to our Facebook page, so you ain't missing anything. Everything's called Interlock. So that'll be all. Hope y'all have a great and wonderful weekend here. Y'all try to shed some of those pounds y'all gained from Thanksgiving.
Yes. Try to.
And I'd like to give a shout out to my grandparents. They're going to be celebrating their 60th wedding anniversary.
Go ahead. Congratulations to them.
Yeah, great job.
There we go. Let's give an applause for them. Let's give it. Let's let the applause finish here.
Yeah, but okay, yeah, it's all good. So, hey, 60 years.
60 years, good.
Who would have thought it? So, yeah, hope you have a great, wonderful weekend. And
y'all take care.
And y'all have a
safe weekend. Keep Les Miles.
Keep Les Miles, save Les. Check y'all back next Friday. Mike will be with us, I hope.
And we'll know about this LSU coaching situation.
Yeah. Hashtag save Les.